Bartholomew the Bear. Bartholomew the Bear. Hey, it's Kat. Recently, I was a surprise guest for Surprise Guest Saturday on This Is Real Life, and if you have not seen that yet, you can go check it out. I'll put a link. And their theme this week was 7 Things I Hate About, and I really liked that theme, so I decided that I would do one on this channel also. So I'm going to do the 7 Things I Hate About my school. My school has been such a turd lately, and they've just done so much stuff to piss me off in the last 2 years. So I'm going to go into those with you now. So the first thing that they have done to piss me off is they made it so that we can only go up and down certain staircases in my school. So there's 6 down staircases and 2 up staircases. And the main one up staircase is in, we call it C Wing, and it is the busiest wing in our school, and usually everyone tries to plan their schedule around having to go through C Wing because that's how bad it is. It's like swimming in the ocean and then getting caught in a fish trap. It just takes you forever to get out of it, and it's so frustrating. So everyone tries to go around C Wing and not go in it, and last year I went in school before school so that I can go and map out my schedule and how to get around the school, and I planned out all the ways to get around C Wing. And the first day of school, I walk in and see these signs on the staircases saying up and down, and basically they make everyone go up C Wing staircase. They're making everybody in the school go to the busiest part of the school that everyone's trying to avoid going to just to go upstairs, and it just makes life so much harder, and it's so stupid. And if you go down the staircase that says up, teachers make you go back up the staircase and then go find another staircase to go down. And it's just a frustrating thing. The second thing I hate about my school is that this year it started a half hour earlier. Yay! So instead of starting at 8 o'clock, which is already early and people don't want to be there anyway and are zombies in class, it started at 7:30. I got up the first day of school and it was still dark and it was summer. Wait until winter, what even? Ugh, it's gonna be horrible. I like my sleep. I'm so dead in school. Oh my god, I can't deal with it. Whenever you see me in school and I'm free, I'm sleeping. The third thing I hate about my school is the block scheduling they decided to do last year. So last year, they decided that we're going to do these block schedulings where 4 of the days we're going to have 3 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. They're going to rotate and you're going to have them at different times. And then 2 of the days, it's going to be 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, and they're 80-minute class periods, and they rotate spots, or no, they don't. You just have those. But the class periods were made longer, and we could barely sit through 44-minute classes anyway. And then they made it 50 minutes, and the teachers didn't like it, students didn't like it, and I didn't like having my class periods at different times. It did not let me do what I wanted. And they stuck homeroom and lunch in the middle of the day. You rotated between 2 periods. And lunch and homeroom are 25 minutes long, and you barely have enough time for lunch, and it's so stupid. Number 4. The new cell phone policy. So last year they got a new cell phone policy where you cannot use your cell phone at all except for during lunch. And yeah, that was frustrating because even if they saw you in the hallway with it, they would give you a detention. And instead of just having to stay after school for detention, you got a lunch detention for 20 days. You had to sit through lunch and homeroom, not doing anything. And it was outrageous. And then halfway through the year, they let us use it during homeroom, but it's still a little crazy. And then this year, they decided to do red and green zones. What's red and green zone? Well, we now have designated spots we're allowed to use our cell phones. There are red and green signs places telling us if we're allowed to use them or not. So a green zone, you can use it, and a red zone, you can't use it. Because the bathroom is a red zone. You can't use your phone in the bathroom. How are they going to know? Are they going to have staff or security sitting in the bathroom of every stall, watching to make sure you're not going to use your phone? Nobody listens to it. Number 5, our new principal. So we used to have this really old principal who retired last year, and every time he came onto the announcements, it sounded like we were at a funeral. Be like, hello students, Today is day 6, and it is a Tuesday. Have a good day. And then on the first day of school this year, our new principal come over the loudspeaker going, attention everyone, to all scholars, student scholars and staff scholars. We are a community of scholars, achieving the greatest we can. So yeah, every period basically just comes on and talks for 5 minutes calling us scholars. They have made up a drinking game at school where every time our principal says the word scholar, you take a drink. It's all theoretical, but it's funny. So yeah, I don't understand how someone could be that happy at 7:30 in the morning, but he manages to do it. And then he also comes on and is like, today I want you to do a random act of kindness. And the next day he's like, I saw many random acts of kindness in the halls yesterday, and I just want to congratulate y'all. I want to see many more today. And today, do you know this man? If you don't know this man, you should Google him, because he is a great man and we should all know who he is. So these are my words of wisdom today. And it's like we're at church right now. It's like, can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Hallelujah. And then at the end of it, at the end of the announcement, he goes, peace. Okay. So, number 6, I think. I hope. So the 6th thing I hate about my school is how it's so big and we only have 4 minutes to get to classes. Like, it is legit huge and there's 3 floors. And for some reason, I always end up getting the worst schedule where I'm going to 3rd floor, 1st floor, 3rd floor, 1st floor. And then I'm all the way in B wing, which is on the opposite side of the school. And then all the way to A wing, which is in the front of the school, which makes no sense because A and B should be next to each other. But they are not. So I have 4 minutes to get from all the way over here to all the way over here. And I never get there on time. Never. The last thing I hate about my school is how bipolar it is with the temperature. It is literally Antarctica on one side and Hawaii in the other, except it's not a paradise. So we don't know how to dress, and it's horrible because everyone's freezing in class. So then finally you decide to bring jackets and all that, and then that day that you brought a jacket, it's not cold. It's struggle bus. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel and leave comments of what you hate about your school. And if you haven't seen the video that I've done on This Is Real Life, make sure to go check that out. I did the 7 things I hate about the beach. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I guess I'll see you later. Bye! Ready? There's cat hair on that. What?